Hey guys, Juju22 here, and welcome to the second match. And this one is a championship match, and it's for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. And we have the Road Warriors. Now, these guys have been champions since Night of Champions, and I'll tell you one thing. I don't see them wanting to give up these belts anytime soon. And I'll tell you one thing, because, I mean, really, the Mario Brothers, they were simply named the #1 contender going into this match, and basically they were the #1 contender as of the time that we had this contest, and well, actually, as of the time that I announced it, rather, at the preview show. But nonetheless, though, that first match with the Sovereign LPers, great job eliminating the Eliminators. But nonetheless, though, this match is going to be anything but a piece of cake. I mean, that first match, I mean, that could have easily gone the other way, or it could have been closer. No one knows for sure. But one thing is clear, though. This match is a cage match. Now, the way this match works is very simple. To win the match is for both members of a team to escape the cage first. So, in addition to the brutality that you would expect from a cage match, the object, you would have to have not only the ability to brutalize your opponent, but you'll have to have smarts. You have to know when to exit. You have to know when to stay in, as Mario just got rammed into that cage. I mean, the cage itself can be used as a weapon of mass destruction, and Mario found that out face first. Excuse me. I mean, of course, it's still early in the match, but we have Hawk and Mario at each other, and then you have Animal in Luigi. I mean, Luigi is the younger of the two brothers, and Animal is the larger of the two Road Warriors, as Luigi just rammed, I should say, Animal's face into the steel. A flapjack onto Animal. I mean, this match is set for 1 hour. 60 minutes. So this match will last that long if it needs to. I highly doubt it will last that long, but you never know. You never know. And a suplex onto Mario. Well, so far the Mario Brothers are holding their own against the Road Warriors, although a backbreaker doesn't help. But then again, the Mario Brothers have taken on so many tag teams. You know, most of the tag teams they've taken on come from different walks of life. I mean, these two teams are no strangers to each other. I mean, they've traded tag team championships with each other among a number of other teams. But I remember, well, the Road Warriors were dominating in most other wrestling federations, like the American Wrestling Association, the National Wrestling Alliance, especially with Davey, or what is it? What's it called? Jim Crockett Promotions. That's what it was. My bad. As well as the World Wrestling Federation. I mean, these guys have dominated so many companies in the tag team division, it's not even funny. But then, when it comes to my company, I mean, I've had this company ever since 2005, and I can tell you one thing. There have been a number of tag teams been featured, including the Road Warriors, but no team has ever been decorated and celebrated quite like the Mario Brothers. I mean, They've been here since 1986. In fact, I remember, actually it was my dad who said that, as well as many other historians that remember it like it was yesterday, they say that before the Mario Brothers came, you know, to this company, the tag team division was a joke. I mean, there were hardly any tag teams whatsoever, true tag teams, but nothing that reached the level of the Mario Brothers. In other words, there were no real tag teams. You just had two individuals acting as a team and nothing more. But when the Mario Brothers came along, the tag team division was never the same again, and it was for the better. I mean, in fact, the first 3 years, the Mario Brothers dominated. I mean, there were other teams, yes, but actually it was about a year. Yeah, that first year, they dominated the tag team division because, well, they were practically the only legitimate tag team there was. I mean, it wasn't until tag teams were added later on that the division got better, but it wouldn't have if it wasn't for the Mario Brothers. So, really, that's all I have to say about the Mario Brothers. But as this match has been going on, I mean, these two teams have just beaten the hell out of each other, and rightfully so. I mean, you have Animal and Hawk, two of the most powerful men in wrestling, and then you have the team of Mario and Luigi. I mean, it's just, I mean, these are two brothers that just know how to fight and how to win as a team. So if you are unfortunate enough to be in a 2-on-1 situation with the Mario Brothers, yeah, you're practically finished. It's just as simple as that. And Hawk has been busted open, as has Mario. And then a neck breaker onto Luigi as Mario is trying to escape. And Animal stops him. Reverse DDT onto Animal, or to Hawk, I should say, excuse me. And now Luigi, what's he going to set him up for? Luigi, pile driver onto Hawk. That'll definitely put him down. As Luigi is going to climb the cage. And Luigi swats him away. A facebuster onto Animal. And Luigi gets over the cage. A Hurricane Rana on an Animal. And that's it. Luigi is out of the cage. Although he might have exited a bit too soon. Although Animal and Hawk are busted open, they could just as easily take out Mario right now. Oh, and rammed into the cage was Mario. And uh-oh, Animal's gonna set him up for something. What's he gonna do? Power slam onto Mario. Finishing maneuver. This could do it. Oh, but wait a minute. Hawk is making a mistake. He should have just kept him down. Although, wait a minute. I think Hawk is gonna neck breaker onto Mario. That's usually his finishing maneuver. And it looks like both Road Warriors are going to escape. Let's see. What's Mario going to do? Well, he takes down Hawk. Is he going to stop Animal too? Nope. Animal just elbows him onto the floor, and it looks like Animal is going to escape. Of course, he has to touch the ground to make it official. And it's official. Okay. Now, one thing about this cage match is that in addition to working as a team, and in addition to the brutality as well as the strategy of knowing when to leave and knowing when to stay, once it gets down to one-on-one, then that's practically where this match turns around, because once it's one-on-one, it then comes down to the individuals left in the ring and their ability to work alone. It's one thing to work as a team, but when you're by yourself, you have to know how to work with yourself. And of course, if any one person... Flatliner on a Hawk. If any one man of these 4 men could work by himself as a solo competitor, it's definitely Mario. I mean, the man is a former Intercontinental Champion. Although Hawk is getting back up, though. Is Hawk going to stop him? He's got a hold of Mario, but... Oh my God! They just fell 15 feet in the air onto the ring. For a moment, I actually thought that Mario had it won. And then a snap suplex onto Mario. And now Mario going to try to stop him. Nope, swatted away. Oh, but Mario stopped him. Just stopped him. And Hawk, having lost a lot of blood, actually every single one of these guys except for Luigi, who escaped first, is bleeding. And Mario is over the cage, but of course he has to touch the ground to make it official. And he does. It's over. The winners of this contest and the new World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the Mario Brothers. And for Animal and Hawk of the Road Warriors, I mean, they have to be disgusted with themselves, but you know what? It was a close match. I mean, it could have gone either way, but I mean, as upset as Animal is, as upset as he is, he cannot deny how great the Mario Brothers were.